Hello and welcome back to some more Dwarf Fortress with me, the Green Dragon. So, we are right here making our glorious thingamabobs. The thingamabobs of glory. So, we'll be wanting to make more windmills here, all in a row possibly. Like one, then another one, then another one, then another one. No, there. Then another one. Right? Yes. No. Bad. Well, up to here then. Dig it all out, like so, so that we have wonderful access there. Good, good, good. Now it occurs to me that some invaders could theoretically use this to bypass things. That is a possibility. Which is why we will be getting rid of that staircase, actually. It occurs to me that it's a bad idea to have that right there. Can't close it off there, can I? What about digging it out? Nope, can't do that either, can I? Shit, son. Oh well. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of power there. So, we'll start thinking about how to provide that power. So, whoa, and that just broke? Why? What happened there? Why did it just suddenly break? Build gear assembly. No, machine. Build machine gears. There. Build. No. Machine. Vertical axle. There. There. Why the frack would it collapse? And why would it collapse from the top? If it was gonna collapse, it should have collapsed from the bottom, right? Why the fuck did it collapse on me? Okay, why don't we just... Cause, seriously, not getting it. Okay, this needs carpentry. We should get some soon. Because seriously, all the vertical ones seem to have collapsed all of a sudden. Which is weird and shouldn't be happening. Right? I would think not. Right. Hook that one up maybe? Why would it have collapsed though? You know what? Really, we should probably just try to get it done. Like, as soon as possible, right? Just make it all happen, and then neatify it elsewhere as needed, but this needs to be actually done. I have no idea, it all just collapsed. Which is really, really strange. You know? A lot of this should be getting made now, cause I just ordered a bunch of people to get on the job. I mean, that should help. Why do I have that right there? That's actually wrong. This needs to be channeled out like this. That needs to be covered in floor. Yay, so. And this needs to be channeled. Yay, so. Yeah, this is all a big ass mess right now. Just attach it to the walls so that it holds together. Right? Right, 35 power. So a lot of things are getting hooked up. That's goodish, I suppose. People are making things happen. That's good, that's good. So yeah, 40 power probably just to get it down there. More, in fact. So 2 windmills worth of power just to get it down to where it will be used. And then whatever it will take to actually power the thing. Build, machine, vertical axle. Why does it keep collapsing? I don't get it. Stable foundation, yes, good. But that's actually built, so that's good, right? Right. Build. Machine, vertical axle. Maybe if stuff below it gets shifted or something. Which could be a thing, I suppose. Theoretically.
Ugh, did you see what I did with this thing?
I know. I honestly don't know. It seems weird. Okay. Yes, this has once again managed to collapse. Nicely, too. Listen, you fucking carpenter douchebags, just someone get on the job and make the bloody windmill. Come on. Yes, good, someone's on it. Now everyone can stop being a carpenter and just leave the one douchebag who's supposed to be actually doing it. Okay, that's made. Build. Machines. Gear assembly. Okay, someone make that. Okay, someone is making that. Good, good, good. And all of that is nicely collapsed. This isn't. But yeah, I might want to shift things a bit. Okay, so you need 69 power in total. You have stable foundations. You are hanging. Okay, build machines, vertical things. I mean, I could rearrange it so that, you know, it a bit, so that, you know, more things had a bit more stable undersides, you know. I could, but it would be a pain in the ass to do that. Well, let's make this and see if it holds together this time. Not gonna build all of it, cause, you know. Okay, you are hanging, but you are also turning, which is good. Okay, so you're hanging too, but that should be fine in theory. All of those are getting built. In theory, once again. Some of them have been built, in fact. Right. Have no idea. I mean, obviously there's some sort of limitation which I'm not paying attention to, but I would really love to make a big ass axle going right up to the surface. Right? Okay, build machines. I mean, obviously if there's a lot of it with no... you know what I think it is? It's that there's a too big a chunk of these things that are like all hanging without a clear connection all the way down to a stable foundation. To put it simply, we should have focused more on building from the bottom up. Maybe. That could be the thing. I think, logically thinking. Might be. Don't count on it, but it might be. Anyway, this should take us to the top. There we go. These are the drop levels. Hopefully we can get there without something collapsing on us on the way, but you know. And I think I'll hook up this gear assembly to a lever so that we can shut off the entire pumping mechanism with a single pull of a switch. You know? In case the magma flow, you know, gets messy or something. And I should be managing to build these rather quickly, because I do have a lot of people who are technically considered mechanics, even if they're not really mechanics. No, it's 86. All of this needs to be connected up. All of this needs to be obviously connected up. Okay, total power needed. Okay, so it's connected all the way to the top. So if I go to the bottom here, I can see that I have 40 and I need 112. Good. Good. So we can do something like building gear assemblies. No. Gear assemblies like so. Like so. Like so. And like so. And build windmills on top of them and make interesting things happen. Build machines horizontal, need north-south, horizontal, change direction north-south, north-south of course, and yeah, horizontal, S to change directions and U to extend. There we go. So that should allow us to, you know, grab a bit more power. It won't nearly be enough, I'm sure, not on its own, but it's a start. So here, everything should be fine, but here it needs to be connected. Right, I'm actually gonna need a few more mechanisms. So someone please make them. So here, build machine horizontal axle and extend it the appropriate way. Horizontal, again change directions. Yay, so horizontal axle, don't change directions here, there. And then some gear assemblies and all, and we'll be able to at least get stuff down there. And yeah, it takes 3 or 4 windmills just to get all of it down there. It's insane. Cool, but insane, you know? Right, inactive, cause not enough oomph, but it'll be active soon enough, cause we'll have more windmills. For great glory and justice. Nah, let's not. I could set them to carpenter way, but ugh. The military dwarves, yeah, you don't have to worry about it. It'll be fine. And you are a spearman. Good for you. Good for you. So, that's architecture, yes, sure. So that's all hooked up. 140. And here, well, we'll need one gear assembly which we'll be able to actually place, and another one which we won't be able to place. But that's fine. So, this will be... well, this part will be set up at least. We want to block this off so that, you know, we don't get flooded with magma like death. Build sea wall, because this will, damn it, need to be blocked off with siltstone. Walls don't melt, so that's fine. Right, you need more power, of course. 156 power. 161, so that's officially more than... You want bracelets, powder, and potash. Well, bracelets we might be able to do. Okay, so that's 4 plus windmills, just to get the power down to where we'll need it. Now, is that not insane, or is that not insane? Well, at least some things are happening there, that's nice-ish. So, yeah, this is moving at a reduced speed. In theory, in practice, it's not moving at all. So you have 5 windmills just to channel the power to where it needs, plus what will be needed for the actual things. A Barney. Shit. That's gonna be wonderful. And by wonderful I mean a pain in the ass, because nobles are a pain. Okay, so a baroness, is it? She'll need really, really good rooms, because she'll eventually get, like, really awesome. So why don't we dig her out proper sized quarters, right? Because why the frack not save ourselves a bit of trouble, right? JMQ silver door, make me 3. Actually, no. Silver door, make me 4. Silver armor stand, 4. Silver weapon rack, 4. Silver chest, 4. Silver cabinet, 4. And silver, well, throne, 4. Well, no, I don't need 4 silver thrones. Let's remove that. Silver throne, 2. Silver table, 2. There we go. What am I forgetting? Chests, cabinets, weapon, armor stands, doors, everything seems fine. Okay, so big ass rooms with lots of smoothing and engraving. Make that little bitch happy as a little girl. Why don't we go in the opposite direction? Let's just yay so. Yay so-ish. Because that kind of looks ugly. Fair enough. Fair enough. Go in this direction then. Sure, have it your way. Wrong spot. There, 5 by 5 rooms, plenty of engravings to make her happy, lots of space, lots of wonderful silvery furniture, lots of... possibly lots of nice stuff in the walls, like iron ore, which will again possibly make her happier. I think it is a baroness. Yes, baroness. I have yet to see... You know, I have yet to see... Wait, what did you want? I've yet to see, like I said, a male baron. Find pewter weapons rack. JMQ, find pewter weapons rack 1. Make it when you can. Because he's not gonna stop until he gets it, and he's gonna be a pain in the ass about it all the way. Oh, that's some platinum right there. We'll actually let her keep that because it... You know, keep that little bit of wall because that'll make her happy. And a happy baroness is less of a pain in the ass baroness. Some limonite in the walls, that's also valuable. She'll be happy about that. So that's good as well. And some platinum floor. Ooh, more platinum. Nice. So in theory, if we was to dig out that platinum, we would have more platinum. Which could in theory be a good thing. Right? Well, No, we wouldn't, because we wouldn't actually get that. Oh
While
well.
holding this, I feel unstoppable.
Okay, so this needs to be smoothed out. Like, seriously smoothed out. And smoothed out and go away. Go away. Go away. Right, start by smoothing it. Dut, 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 dut. Alright, so these are... Okay, good. These are turning now. So, down below we actually have power. It was actually a bit easier than I had thought it would be. Okay, so... Okay, this is here, right? Right. So, how is that coming along? Glass tubes, glass corkscrews, some of them are built, so why don't we just make some of these things? Okay, so pump from west. Ah, crap. Needs ground or near machine. I fucked it up, didn't I? Build and make it a gear assembly thing. No, machine, BM. I don't give a flying fuck about your betrayal. I have stuff to deal with. God damn it. Fracking bullshit. So totally screwy. And I don't care about the boar's tooth. Yeah, that should never have been channeled. That's a bad spot for that. Build. Yeah, we're gonna want walls there to surround the entire thing. And we want to dig out this in such way. Just so that the magma will be able to make it in as well. Now someone will eventually make their way down there and deal with that, in theory. Good, good. Dig, dig, dig. Build, sea, wall. You. And yeah, essentially. Hope we'll cancel one tile just so that people can get out, but then we'll close it off. Great, another beastie. Sure, exactly what I want. More badness. At least you're digging rather happily. Good to see that. Good to see that. So yeah, don't worry, we can repair that. It's fine. Nothing's ruined, nothing's broken. It's all gonna be fine. Gonna close it all off. It's gonna be fine. Just gonna mason it up and it'll be okay. Build machine gears. Yes, gear assembly here so that we can build a screw pump on top. Build machine capital M screw pump. Build from that direction. Okay. Pump from east. Okay, good. From the west, of course. Good, good, good. And right, screw pump from the east. Yay, so. And then the final level, screw pump. And we are gonna pump from the west. Yay, so. And that should be nice and connected up, dumping the things out into all kinds of places. In fact, I'm gonna dig out in this direction as well, just to make sure we can dump all the lava in all the places and all the good things will happen. These now need architecture, but okay, this should be okay. These are getting mason, that's good.
Spring is upon us.
Good, it's spring. You know, we could even, theoretically at some point, you know what I want to do at some point? I want to create a fortress where the dwarves have magma heating for their bedrooms, so that they're nice and warm, even in winter. Wouldn't that be nice? And so easy to do too, ultimately. Right? So very easy to do. So you're coming through here, from that stair down through to here. That's fine actually. Also, more walls. Because that will need to be protected from the magma. Now that we've been forced to make that. And that will also actually suck up some power as well. It's really annoying. Oh well. Suppose that can't be helped. Ooh, amethyst. What, there? Well, in that case, that amethyst is unlikely to be much use for anyone because... What? What don't you want to... Flasks. Right. Okay. Okay, and is that an artifact bed? No, that's just a willow bed, that's fine then. But they're happily smoothing it out, and they seem to be doing a halfway decent job of it too. Which is nice of them, I will say. How are the silver things coming along? Well, they are actually good. Good. I like the fact that they're getting along with it. The Baroness deserves silver quarters. Not that she has earned them in any way, shape or form, but she's a Baroness, right? Which makes her, you know, useful. Sort of, in theory, but not really. I mean, the nobles are supposed to calm the dwarves down, I think, when they're throwing tantrum. Just gives them someone to yell at, but... You know, like, I suppose in theory they help, but... I don't know. Anyway, let's engrave all of that before we set that up as her quarters. Okay, and here, here. Still needs architecture. Still needs masonry and the like. Yeah, so overall, if we had enough stuff, we could just make all of that now. And possibly even make it work, which would be glorious. And you are bringing that up through there. Yeah, it is a bit of a convoluted access system. Not that we'll need much access once the power is hooked up. But still, you know, it could be good to have that. We're gonna have magma flowing through here somewhere. No, we're gonna have magma flowing through below from this side, so it should be safe in theory. Okay, so looking at this, we can tell that mostly it's just...
This workshop's mine now.
Right, so I think we can set it up so that it would be safe. You know? To access... I mean, even if this stairway got flooded, we can set it up so that other things didn't get flooded, right? Just remove those two walls up near the top, place some siltstone walls here, and if it does get flooded, I mean, we'll both still have access to it, and we will be protected from, you know, magma flooding the lower levels, which is really, really important in its own little way. And that is happily getting set up, which is good. Architecture, 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 and masonry. Okay. Build, machine, gear assembly. Let's just hook that up, shall we?
Another baby? Well, at least it's not an explosion of cats.
Well, you're happily training. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. And the bedrooms are all fine, that's nice. Nice. That's obviously not hooked up to anything. Why don't we make some more, I don't know, architects? Like for example you. Or for example you? Nah, not you. But the miners we could turn into architects as well. Because we're gonna need a lot of them, and you know, it's gonna slow us down if we don't have unskilled architects on top of the few skilled ones we have, because that's a lot of pumps we're gonna have to make. And you know, a few extra architects wouldn't hurt. So let's have those ready. That 6 more architects should help. It should help. Okay, that's walled off. The magma can flow through there, that's good. Okay, and how are those corkscrews and the like? Not exactly moving along at a great pace, are they? So I'm thinking extra glass makers at this point, just to ensure that good things keep happening, generally speaking. First we're gonna take off the mechanics, and then we're gonna see about adding some glass makers. Because, you know, glass making, sure. And sure. And sure. There, everyone's a glass maker. Enjoy it. Now get to it. Need to make those things. They don't have to be perfect, they just have to be made. You know? So someone please always do that. Okay, I have this area hooked up, but not the main living areas. Okay, you. Do I have the silver doors? I do. Good. I think I have an artifact coffin too. There we go. So, make tomb assigned to the Baroness, because she obviously needs it the most. Grand Mausoleum. Good, glad you enjoy it. So, build bed. Like right here. Actually, no. We're gonna make it right there. As for here... Right, we don't have the actual silver doors and tables and the like yet, apparently. But that's fine, I'm sure she can wait for a little bit. Sure she'll survive somehow. Needs architecture, eh? There's gonna be a lot of that. Okay, so this is actually working right now. There's nothing for it to pump, but in theory it's working and it has power. As does this. Oh, now there's not enough power and nothing is working. But that's fine, we'll get more power, we'll arrange for it, we'll just add more windmills and stuff, it'll be fine. It will be fine, we're just gonna add some more windmills here, it'll be glorious. Dig out second row here. You know, enjoy, it'll be cool. You know, theoretically. What I could do is just floor this up here. And set it up so that we can only access it from below that stairway, I mean. So that stuff from, you know, beasties from the outside can't actually dig with my constructions or crawl into the insides of my fortress. Thus, you know, making things a bit safer. Yeah, still theoretically has power, just... Right. Have power. Have power will pump. Good, in theory. So, this is where we would have to switch over to those things. Right. Enormous glass corkscrews, sure. Why don't we start from below. Okay, so you are right there. We want to start channeling out these areas. No, not there. Here, 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 and you know, the like, just so that we have access to stuff. Just cause that's how we like to roll. Alright, and just slowly work our way upwards. Yeah, just the miners will swarm over this and open it up. Soon enough, it'll be fine. No, don't dig out that one. If you did, that would create a problem situation, which we would not enjoy. But yeah, just open all this ever so carefully up, because we will need these openings in order to actually channel the things. And that's it. That's all of them. Okay, so I'm gonna split it here, and I'll record one more today, so thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next video, so see you there.